Good day to you all, it's Mike here on Mike1064, and for this video I am doing a product review for the Alxum 8 game card reader for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I have done a couple of these product reviews now. The first one was for the 4 game card reader, and also for the Nintendo Switch dock and game card reader. For example, to show you, here is the 4 card, which actually has 4 slots at the top for actually plugging in the games and reading the cards. And then it has another 4 underneath for storage. And then this little bit here just clips into the top of your Switch and it just hooks onto the top of the dock. So if I take the dock here, that just clips on there and then you just go slot straight in. Okay. The 8 card reader, which I have the box here for. Okay, and it is basically the same device. It is exactly the same shape, design, model. If I go like that, you would not be able to tell the difference until I turn them round. Now here, obviously this is the one for storage. You can see the bottom slots don't actually have anything in there, but the 8 card slot does. You see it has the actual, reading capacity there. And same as the 4 card slot reader, you just slide that onto the top of your dock. It works with the OLED as well. And then you just open up the Switch dock and you just flip that over. And it goes straight in. That's it. And all you'll be able to see on top basically is just this little bit here. You'll be able to see a little bit of the reader at the top there. Not too much. And then you just put your games in. You put your games in and then obviously you have a USB-C which you have to connect up as well. Now it does come with one in the box, and this one also comes with the remote control as well, which is actually very, very handy, because although you can change the games manually on the dock, basically just by pushing the button here. This little triangle is a button and it has a LED light as well. So the color that comes up will indicate what game is currently being played. So like red will be for game 1, whichever card you've got in the game 1 slot. Then it will be like a different color. So maybe like dark red, a lighter red, orange, pink, green. And it will all just reflect what game is in which card, basically in which card slot rather. Running away with me words at the moment. It comes with the USB-C to USB cable as well. This is quite a long one, but I have tons of these. I have loads of USB-C and USB to USB leads, because obviously with the Nintendo Switch, a lot of the things like the controllers and that, they're all USB-C and then come with a USB connector, so you can charge it through the mains, charge it through the dock and whatnot. I will get this open eventually. There we are. And then there we go. And if you've got enough range on it, you could probably just plug that into the back of your TV as well, if you haven't got enough spaces on your dock. So if I just take that, okay, the little button, the USB-C, just plugs into the top there. And then your other side can plug into the side of your dock, or even on the inside of your dock. As I said, this is quite long. You could probably fold up most of that and just plug in where you need to, but I also have a smaller sized cable which I use to just plug straight in from there and there, or straight from here to in there, and just keeps it all nice and tight basically. So that is basically the device. I'm now going to show you how it works on a TV, so just give me a minute to plug that all in, and then I can show you how it all works. Okay, so as I set up the console, as you can see, I've got the Alxum game card reader on the top there. It's plugged into the card reader slot on the top of the Switch, and now I'm just going to put in the games into the card reader itself. So you can see I've already got 4 in the bottom there, and I'm putting in the top 4 now. And as I do that, you can see this is changing colours, because obviously when I put the card in, it starts reading that card. Now if I push the button, it will change color, and it'll also change the card that it's now currently reading. So if I do that again, it'll then move over to the next game. And now, as you can see the screen there, and I have the remote in my hand, by pressing the button, you see it disconnects the game that was in there before, and then it moves straight over to the next game. So as you can see, got Ring Fit Adventure there. Do it again. WarioWare Move It. Push again. Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon. Again. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And if I just keep pushing the button, it will just keep changing the games until I find one that I want to play. So if you've got a few games that you like to alternate in between, so maybe you like to play a lot of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or your Splatoon 3 or any other games that you got in physical carts, and you play, you know, primarily on a dock, well, then it's just an easy way to be able to, you know, have all your physical games, or, you know, at least 8 physical games all connected up, so that when you want to play between either one of them, you can. And all at a push of a button. Well, to sum up, I am glad that they went with an 8-card option, because, you know, this device is very, very handy, especially for me, because I do have a lot of physical games. I have over 200 games, which I have said on more than one occasion. And this just makes it easier, especially when I have friends round, which I've also said a couple of times now in my product reviews, especially in relation to these products. With the first product that we reviewed, actually, when I did comment to say, you know, it's great to have the storage at the bottom there, but, you know, if they could make that for the reader, because it just makes it a lot more practical. Then that way I haven't got to, you know, still switch between those games manually. Now all I do is I just push the button, or, you know, with the button at the remote, if I'm sitting on the sofa and I don't want to get up to walk 2 meters. I know it's lazy, isn't it, really? But, you know, out of convenience, you know, I can just push the button and then just switch between the cards that I have in the console. And it just makes things so much easier. So obviously, you know, if you've got your like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or your Super Mario Party, Super Smash Bros Ultimate, Splatoon 3 and whatever, you know, games, party games, racing games, fighting games, anything that you want, you know, you can slide them in there. And then just by pressing a button, you know, you can choose in between. And like I said, like when you got friends round and that, and you want to play one game for about 15 minutes and you think, oh, I'm bored of this, let's go and play something else. What about this game? And you think, yep, not a problem. Boom, and away you go. And yeah, I mean, for the privilege of owning such an item, it's around about $60 on Amazon in the US. But in the UK and Europe, it's a little bit more. The conversion rate doesn't quite come over here because of distribution prices and taxes and the like. So this device is, like I said, you know, in the US it's around about $60, which works out around about 60 euros or about £50, but you'll probably find this going around at least 60 or 70 pounds or 70, 80 euros, because of the exact reasons I've just stated, distribution and the like. Which I know for a fact because I actually spoke with them about it as well, and I said, you know, why is it so much higher in these countries when technically it should be more cost effective? More cost effective, or, you know, more closer to the conversion rate. You know, why isn't it like $60 and 60 euros? Why is it like $60 and 75 euros? And it's like, you know, euros is actually less, not more. But yeah, they came back to me and I said, you know, it's because of, you know, problems with, you know, taxes and distribution prices and stuff like that in these regions. So unfortunately, that is what it is. But, you know, it is a very, very cool device to have. It's very, very handy, especially for, like, you know, physical game owners. to be able to switch between, you know, games when they're playing on their TVs at home. So, you know, it's the price we have to pay for convenience, I'm afraid. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of our content, then please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MikeNintendo64. You can also stay up to date with all our latest news, reviews, personal views, interviews, giveaways, and so much more at www.MikeNintendo64.com. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on X and Blue Sky, and we're also on Tumblr as well. So, until next time, keep on gaming.